Awakened by rage, maintained through sheer will, the Super Saiyan transformation has been the face of the Dragon Ball franchise for over 20 years. Throughout time, there has been multiple variations of the Super Saiyan. The idea of a Super Saiyan was thought to be nothing but a legend passed down by the members of the Saiyan race. However, that all changed in age 762, where Goku, the low-class Saiyan from Earth, transcended all expectations and transformed into the first Super Saiyan seen in hundreds of years. However, this transformation did not come easy. It took the death of Goku's best friend Krillin for him to achieve this kind of power. Up until this point, the Super Saiyan transformation was only fulfilled by Goku. However, move down the timeline to age 764 and we have Future Trunks emerging as the second Super Saiyan in the series. Very similar to Goku, Future Trunks' Super Saiyan ability was unlocked by the death of his mentor, that being Future Gohan. Moving on to the next character to unlock this form, we have Vegeta. Vegeta unlocked Super Saiyan in a very unique way. He essentially trained his entire life and was sure of himself that he had in fact achieved this new form. In fact, we see multiple times while Vegeta is fighting Frieza, he proclaims that he is a Super Saiyan. However, it's not until the Android Saga until Vegeta truly becomes the Super Saiyan. He achieves this form by true determination and non-stop training over 3 years. Gohan achieves the form by training in the hyperbolic time chamber with his father, and at that time he was the youngest Super Saiyan to ever live. That is until we introduce Goten and Trunks. It is implied that Goten achieved the form by training with Chi-Chi, and that Trunks achieved the form by himself. It is believed the reason these two can achieve this form so naturally was because when they were conceived, both of their fathers had the Super Saiyan gene, as they had already achieved the form, therefore making the Super Saiyan transformation more natural to Goten and Trunks. There are more Super Saiyans and more mutations of the Super Saiyan form, however those are the canon 6. Any other Saiyan who can turn into a Super Saiyan is either non-canon or has not yet been revealed. The non-canon or non-official Super Saiyans are Bardock and Broly. Bardock achieves Super Saiyan by getting sent back in time by Frieza's death ball to then go on and fight one of Frieza's ancestors who reminded Bardock of Frieza. He therefore gets angry and transforms into a Super Saiyan. Now we all know the story of Broly. Broly achieves Super Saiyan simply by being the legendary Super Saiyan, which is a form unique to him. Again, keep in mind that these forms for these characters do not exist in the original story. Before I move on to the higher levels of Super Saiyan, I need to address the false Super Saiyan. The false Super Saiyan was seen only once in the Lord Slug movie. Even after all these years, still not much is known about this form. It seems as though Goku had the right amount of motivation to go Super Saiyan, he just didn't have a high enough power level. It is said that this form multiplies your base power by 25. As we all know, there are different levels of Super Saiyan. The creator of Dragon Ball Z, Akira Toriyama, has referred to them as mutations. So the first mutation of Super Saiyan is Super Saiyan Grade 2. This is the form that Vegeta undertook while fighting Semi-Perfect Cell. He achieved this form in the hyperbolic time chamber. Moving up to a slightly higher level, we have Super Saiyan Grade 3, which is the form that Future Trunks used against Perfect Cell. This form is extremely powerful. In fact, Future Trunks actually managed to overpower Cell. However, the main drawback of this form is that it's extremely slow, which did in the end cause him to lose. Moving on to the mainstream, we have Super Saiyan 2, first utilized by Gohan to fight Perfect Cell. Goku describes this form as a Super Saiyan that has gone beyond that of a normal Super Saiyan. This form is said to be 100 times your base, which would turn a being whose power level was 1000 to 100,000. The only Saiyans privileged enough to use this form are Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan. Moving up to the highest level of Super Saiyan mutation, we have Super Saiyan 3. As far as we know, Goku is the creator of Super Saiyan 3, as no one else prior to him has achieved this form. Gotenks is the only character alongside Goku who has achieved Super Saiyan 3, and that's only because Goku showed Goten and Trunks how he managed to pull out Super Saiyan 3. Other than that, Super Saiyan 3 has a 400 times multiplier, which means it is 4 times stronger than Super Saiyan 2. However, Super Saiyan 3 proves to be insufficient most of the time, as it consumes far too much power. Now when it comes down to it, Super Saiyan 4 is not a mutation of the Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan 4 is its own separate thing in relation to the Ozaru. We also do have Super Saiyan God, and that again is not a mutation. It is an entirely new concept which is still being expanded upon. So that leaves us with these. These are every level of Super Saiyan mutation.